I came into 2020 with such great hopes and ambitions. We're leaving the 2010s behind. This is gonna be our year. It's 2020. Let's go, baby! Oh boy, was I wrong.
About the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
People told to stay home, stop gathering, no more in-person dining, and reduced retail as health officials try to save hospitals in crisis.
But, Ninjago had a pretty good year. Prime Empire was the first actual good season in a while. I like to think the Ninjago team just sat down and they were like, hey, you see this absolute garbage? Forget that, throw it out the window. We got a brand new immersive world, we got fun new characters, Zane's gonna be a detective.
I had my work cut out for me. I had to prove I knew what I was doing.
There was even an entire online video game which no one talked about because it was perfectly fine and not glitchy at all.
This game is a masterpiece of video games.
They had 6 mini-movies which coincided with the season, which were probably the best mini-movies we've gotten since the very beginning, and then they ruined it by doing this thing. For a while there, it started to feel like the 11-minute format would never work. Season 11 just wasn't good, and then Prime Empire started off pretty good, but then had a pretty bad ending. Oh. That's actually pretty good. For years they sat down, they wondered what should we do for next season. Someone suggested more snakes again, someone suggested anime for some reason, and then one brave soul suggested a Cole season, and they hated it. But you know what, they finally did it and it was really good. We got more new characters, another new location, more anime for some reason, and actual development for Cole. It was without a doubt one of the best seasons we've gotten in a long time, but how do you follow that? The sets, of course. These things are just, they are so good. 2019 kicked it off a legacy and you gotta ask yourself, where do you go from here? Village sets up to us, of course. Jay and Cole got the Thunder Raider, Kai got the Kai Fighter, Lloyd got the Jungle Raider for some reason, and the main character of the entire season, Zane, got chucked to the side of the road as if he wasn't there at all. Prime Empire gave us some really cool color schemes and minifigure designs with the Empire Dragon and Temple of Madness standing out. And the Summer Wave gave us some of the best with Xeno, the Skull Dragon, and the Skull Dungeon all sticking out. On the ultimate tier list of every Ninjago set ever, a lot of these sets rank up pretty high. So you know what, looking back on it, 2020 was a pretty successful year for Ninjago. We got 2 good seasons, a lot of good sets. But you know what, the year's ruined because we got these 2 things.